Becky, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun video for you guys. This video is all about kid essentials. My girls have a lot, I'll just be honest, but there are some things that they just repeatedly use or play with almost every single day. And so that is what today's video is. I have 7 things that are kid must-have essentials that every kid should have. And the first thing, and I hate to say this and start this video out on a negative note, maybe it's just me in my neighborhood, I never see kids wearing helmets or knee pads or elbow pads or anything anymore when they're riding their bike or riding their scooter or roller skating. I don't know what's happened to that, but it's very important that your child wear protective gear when they are doing activities like that. So number 1 on the list is protective gear. I really like the Simply Kids protective gear set from Amazon. It comes with knee pads, elbow pads, and it even comes with cute little gloves that they can wear to protect their hands to help them give a good grip on their scooter or bicycle, and then if they fall, it will help to keep them from scuffing their hands. And when my youngest daughter was learning to skate, I actually had her wear her protective knee pads at the roller rink because she just kept falling on her knees over and over and over, and they would get really sore and bruised. So knee pads, even when you're skating. I really like this kit in particular because it is very flexible. A lot of times kids don't want to wear knee pads or elbow pads because they're really stiff and make them walk like Frankenstein. But this set is really flexible. Simply Kids protective gear set has a 3-layer padded design that passed the CPSIA, which is the Consumer Product Safety Improvement Act. It passed that testing so that you know that your kids' knees, elbows, and hands will be protected. I think another reason kids hate to wear protective knee pads and elbow pads is because they are hot and they make you sweat underneath them. These are actually really breathable because of the neoprene material, so they help with airflow so you don't get as hot and sweaty underneath your elbow pads and your knee pads. And they are washable as well if they do get dirty or they do start to smell. Another really great thing about the Simply Kids protective gear set is there is a 1-year guarantee. So if anything happens in 1 year, you can send them back for a replacement or a full refund, no questions asked, which is really nice because I bought a set of protective knee pads for my youngest daughter from Walmart and we didn't like them, but after she'd already scuffed them up and stuff, I didn't really feel like I could take them back. But you definitely can with these if you need to. And one really neat thing I wanted to point out in particular about the elbow pads is they actually cover a little bit more than just the elbow. They will come down, and I'll show you on my arm, and obviously I've got a longer arm than a child, but if you put it on your elbow, it actually protects a little bit more of your forearm. I can't get all the straps all the way around, but you see how it protects your elbow and a little bit more of your forearm. So it's just some extra protection there that I think is really important. So all you need to do is add a helmet and your kid is ready to go and play all those things outside, but do it safely. And speaking of being outside, if you're not wearing a helmet but your kids are outside playing or something like that, you want to protect them from the sun. Obviously, sunscreen every day is an important thing for you to wear and for your kids to wear. But another way to add some protection from the sun is a Tuga sun hat. We have used these for years. I've talked about them before in some of my Disney Essentials videos. When my girls were younger, you know, you see sun hats for babies everywhere, but you don't really see a lot of sun hats for toddlers or small kids or even teenagers. You really just don't. And I did a little bit of research online, found the Tuga brand, and we have been using them ever since. They have all different sizes, all different styles, and for all different age ranges. This is my youngest daughter's right now. This is my oldest daughter's, which actually is an adult size. So an adult can wear this. It's got the drawstring on the back, so it's a little bit adjustable. It's got a mesh panel on the back, so it's breathable. So it actually has UPF 50 built into the hats. So wet or dry, it's gonna protect you from 98% of the UVA and UVB rays just by wearing this hat. So even if you don't wear sunscreen, at least, you know, put a hat like this on your child or yourself to protect your face from the sun when you're outside. So speaking of protection, I sound like I'm some kind of crazy mom that wants to wrap their kids in bubble wrap. I promise I don't, but these are just some things that really do, I think, make a difference and are really, really useful to have when you have kids. The next thing I talked about in one of my gift guide videos for Christmas, and I am using these things every single day. These are the True Chef cut resistant gloves. Now this one obviously is not open because I have a pair to give away to one of you guys, so I'll talk about that in a minute. But these are basically cut resistant gloves. So you've probably seen the adult versions like at Bed Bath & Beyond, or like the ones that I shared from True Chef that I use every single day in the kitchen because I'm terrible with a knife and I'm scared of cutting myself. Or peeling my finger. How many times have you peeled your finger with like a potato peeler? It's disgusting. So I wear my cut resistant gloves from True Chef every single day that I cook. And I have a pair for my youngest daughter too, because she likes to help me in the kitchen, and I don't want to have to worry about her cutting herself with a knife or peeling her finger with a potato peeler. So she has the pink set. This is actually the blue set that I'm going to be giving away, but these things are amazing. If you have a young kid that wants to help you in the kitchen, but you're a little afraid to give them a knife, this is a great option, and I love mine. Then you wash them in the washer, and I just like lay them flat to dry. And like I said, I use them every single day, and they've made a huge difference in my life in the kitchen when I'm cooking. The next two things involve kids and reading. I think it's really important for kids to read every single day. Most of the time that happens at bedtime, which makes sense. And when my oldest was in public school, they actually had to read at least 20 minutes every day as part of their homework. So that's kind of the trend that got started here in the house, and it's something that we kind of keep up with even now. And the nice thing about this product is it keeps track of 20 minutes for me. Now, obviously, her battery has died, I just realized, so I'm gonna have to get a new battery, but this is the Mark My Time bookmark timer. So you can set your timer on here and tell your child to read 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever you want. You can set the time on here for them to read, and they know when it goes off, it's time to put it away and go to sleep. So it works really great for that. And then just otherwise, you can use it for any old timer. Like if you say you've got 30 minutes to clean your room, set the timer, and when the timer goes off, they know they need to be done cleaning their room. So, and the fact that it's a bookmark is really nice because obviously it marks their page and keeps it from getting lost, and it's right there for them the next day when they need it. So going along with that, they're going to need a book light. Now they do have some of the Mark My Time bookmark timers that have lights on them. They didn't have those when we got ours. That's how long we've had them. We've had them for a long time. But they do have those. But if you don't have the bookmark timer that has the light on it, you can also get just a flexible book light like this. Both girls have the same one from Amazon. One is purple, one is pink. This is my oldest daughter's. I like this one though, I think a little bit better than the idea of this one with the light on it because it's flexible. So you can move it all different ways, and you clip it on your book, and you get a little bit more control over where your light is going to be versus this one. You're going to have to kind of like have this in the book and point it down. So I think a flexible book light like this is much better than, you know, any other type of light. So that's why I got these. We've had these for years. They are still going strong, and I really recommend one of these for nighttime reading. And the last thing, and I will have to say probably of all this stuff, this gets used the most. This is a storage clipboard that I got from Amazon. I mean, I had no idea when I got these. Each girl has a pink one. I had no idea they were going to be used like every single day. We use them for drawing in the car. They take them sometimes when we take our homeschool work on the go. They'll bring their work in here. And the nice thing is, it is a storage clipboard. So you can put pencils, markers, crayons, a ruler, stickers, calculator, anything you need to put inside. And then it closes. And they've got the clipboard on the outside. So I can't tell you how useful these things are. They have all different colors. They're very affordable. And I think every kid should have one of these. And the last thing that is a kid essential, in my opinion, and you don't have to spend a lot on it, but I really think it's fun for kids to have their own digital camera. Now, obviously, I know a lot of little kids have cell phones, which I personally don't agree with. I don't think little kids should have cell phones. So we never did in our house, and we would just give them a camera for them to use that was age appropriate. So when my kids were younger, they had like the Fisher-Price one, or maybe it's VTech. It's got like the big kind of outer covering, so if they drop it, it's not going to break. Now that both the girls are older, they do both have their own nicer digital camera that also takes HD video. So I think it's really fun. I've talked about this on vacation videos, how it's really fun for your kids to have their own camera and way of taking video. They can take video and take pictures of things that are important to them, that they think are beautiful, and they want to see again, you know, when they get back home, to relive those memories through the pictures and the videos on their camera. So if you can afford one, and you can usually find them really cheap, especially with all the holiday sales coming up, you can usually get a pretty decent digital camera these days for like $50, something like that, you know, depending on your budget. So just keep your eyes peeled, but it really does make a good gift. And it really is a good thing for a kid to have, so they can really be the director of their own life and take videos and make little mini movies and things like that. So highly recommend a digital camera if you can afford one. So those are my 7 must-have kid essentials that I wanted to share with you guys. These are the most loved, most used products pretty much that my kids have. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure if you did, you give it a thumbs up. All you have to do to enter the giveaway for the True Chef cut resistant gloves is to head down to my description box. I have a link for you guys. It will take you directly to the giveaway details and how you can enter. So make sure if you want to enter for these gloves that you follow that link in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end of this video. If you want to see 2 of my older videos, you can click the links right here. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, if you haven't already, and you definitely should, you can click right here. I upload every single week. I have some links in the description box for some of my favorite stores and products, as well as my P.O. Box address. Check out those links if you're interested in those, and I will see you guys in the next video.